It's your boy Boofy, aka Boofpack, and welcome back to another video. You've seen the title and you've seen that thumbnail. We're doing a journey of cultivation, or you could really say this isn't all cultivation novels, but I just wanted to mark the journey of cultivation, what cultivators usually have to go through, some of the trademarks of cultivation, the normal realms of stages. I always wanted to talk about this. I feel like I already done this before. That's how highly requested of a video this is. This is basically going to go through what everything somebody has to do with cultivation. You know who it is. You know who this is made by. It's your boy Boofy, aka Boofpack, aka the man beyond heaven, aka the dude who's winning against the heaven, aka the man who resides against heaven. So what we're gonna be going over, man, we're gonna be going what makes a cultivator different than normal mortals, what makes them better than the average mortal, why do people even want to be a cultivator to begin with, which goes into the next one, the cultivation path, the realms they have to go through, the trials and tribulation that cultivators have to go through. Why is it cultivate torpor? Why is it cultivate topper? Why is it cultivate topper differently? What did I do? Trials and tribulations, literally. And why is literally spelled like, and then the ultimate goal. Why do these niggas even go from a mortal to becoming a cultivator to begin with? Okay, so what makes a cultivator different than a normal mortal? Let's just say a normal plebeian, a normal business guy to your average cultivator. What makes these two life forms very, very different from each other? So let me just give you an overview of what cultivation truly is, so you could be able to understand what actually makes them different before we even goes into like the specifics. A cultivator is someone who strives to transcend human limitations, harnessing spiritual energy, chi, or it could be whatever it is, heaven, earth, aura, harnessing spiritual energy, chi, to unlock extraordinary physical and spiritual powers. Unlike mortals, they dedicate their entire lives to understanding the mysteries of the universe. Cultivators possess inhuman traits such as enhanced senses, extended lifespans, mastery over supernatural elements like flying or controlling the elements, learning laws, higher comprehension, even though it doesn't seem like that way in most novels. They walk a path full of danger, requiring immense willpower and perseverance. So the lives they live are usually more dangerous than mortals. Now you might be like, being a mortal in a cultivation world sounds really, really bad. And yeah, it is, but it's actually worse to be a cultivator. I'm telling you right now. You would not want to be a cultivator. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I get transmigrated, and unless I get a system or I get some godly treasure when I'm playing outside one day and it just literally falls from the heavens and falls right into my lap, I'm not cultivating. On the topic of cultivation, let's talk about the cultivation path. Now, if you don't know, cultivation follows a structured progression of levels or realms, each unlocking new and special ability. The realms is as follows. Now, not every single novel follows this realm. Some completely make their own realms. Some are not even realms. Some do even level ups. There is level up in the cultivation worlds. Others level up, but I pursue cultivation. You guys ever read that? But just know the realms usually follow the same qualitative change. They just usually have different naming schemes. So chi condensation, gathering and refining spiritual energy. In some novels, this is chi refining realm. It's not actually chi condensation realm, although they both do the same thing. Chi refining usually means to gather spiritual energy or chi in the air and refine it for yourself. It's no different than chi condensation realm, which is gathering and refining spiritual energy. Foundation establishment is building a sturdy base for further growth. But like I said earlier, they'll just name it something differently. Like instead of being foundation establishment, it'll be like meridian forging. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's just say like it'll be like something like that. Core formation, sometimes it's core condensation, sometimes it's master core realm. I've seen that before. Nascent soul, forming a spiritual soul, gaining near divine abilities, and then ascension, transcending mortal realms, achieving immortality. Well, you're not achieving immortality yet. You're really just ascending into the immortal realms, and then you're trying to gain immortality. That sounds redundant, but I'm telling you right now, bro, when you read it, it makes a lot of sense. And like I said, even though not all cultivation novels don't follow the whole chi condensation, foundation, establishment, so on and so forth naming scheme, they do have the same principles. Sometimes they're palaces instead of cores. Sometimes it's meridians. Sometimes they cultivate where meridians. Sometimes it's a pill that they have to cultivate inside of their body instead of a core. But usually they follow the same path, just in a different naming scheme, bro. They be trying to think they reinvent the wheel, but they just end up fucking changing the names. I don't know, fuck it. Trials and tribulations. Now, you think you finna go up the realms easy? Nah, you gotta experience some danger, and way more danger than the average mortal. Let's get into the trials and tribulations already. The path to cultivation is fraught with challenges, both external and internal, designed to test a cultivator's resolve. Overcoming heavily tribulations, which are literal lightning bolts of divine lightning. Now, I think heavily tribulations could be more intense. I think, yeah, both the divine lightning is hard and all, but I feel like if you know the MC got a system and he's scaling, even if you don't know he has a system, if you're heaven and you see not only this dude's heaven defying talent, but he's going up the ranks the fastest you've ever seen ever, you wouldn't try to intervene? Fighting powerful enemies, including arrogant young masters, demonic beasts, old monsters, sometimes even fucking jade beauties. You also have to compete with others for rare treasures and resources. You ever heard of them niggas fighting over resources in secret realms and going into a forest during the SECT competition and niggas literally murdering each other just because they found this one spiritual herb that is guarded by the demonic beast, and they all fight each other, alert the demonic beast, and the demonic beast cause a demonic horde. Then the demonic horde start to kill everybody in the clan, but then the MC ends up stealing the herb during the whole tirade, and the beast horde that's killing all his clan members, and he steals the herb, and then he dips away, finds some more treasures, come back. There's less disciples than there were. They're like, yo, what happened? And he says, yo, there's a beast horde. The MC's like, I don't really care, because not only did all my clan members try to grief me, but I got all the treasures. Facing inner and heart demons. When you cultivate and you sit inside for 500 years, you can't help but to go insane. Or sometimes when you go out there and you slaying niggas 24/7 and you just don't have no time to rest, you also can't help but to go insane. That's basically what a heart or inner demon is. Basically, think about it like, you know that thought that's in the back of your mind that anytime it's brought up to the surface, you just can't help but to ruminate over and over. It causes you just to procrastinate because all you can do is just think about it. You can't even do work efficiently. You can't eat good food. You can't sleep well. That's what an inner/heart demon is. That's basically all those things are. But imagine that exaggerated by 10, and you could literally ruin your cultivation just because you have an inner or heart demon. You insecure, buddy? Oh yeah, that's an inner or heart demon. Good luck. So because of that, cultivators have to make sure they keep a clear and steady mind. If they gotta make sure that the brain is at optimal performance, they gotta make sure their mind is clear and steady. Now, how they do this is different in every single novel. Sometimes the young master like to go out to a brothel, slay a bunch of hoes at the brothel, drink a couple bottles of booze, and gain a clear and steady mind through that way. Or these niggas are sitting on top of a mountain swinging their sword, doing the same motion for 500 years. I don't know. Or I think this is actually a trial and a tribulation, this next one, a morality. Will he slay the whole world for one treasure? Now, I know in cultivation, we like to see the cool guy MC who will slay the whole world, refine the whole lower worlds into a crazy Dharma treasure that he puts inside of his beast spirit. And this beast is actually a beast that is known for devouring universes, but is a long prehistoric beast. And it needs thousands and thousands of lower worlds in order to evolve. So most people don't even get this beast, let alone it's hard to even find this beast and capture it if you even do find it. But somehow the MC got it, and it's a rare breed. He feeds it all the lower worlds, then it evolves into a grand devourer, and then he devours all the middle worlds, then it turns to a high devourer. Then he goes into the high immortal realms to slay all the saints, gets all their body parts, and refuse all their body parts, get all their sects, steal all their deck treasures, and then he refine all their body parts and become the ultimate Satanist. Wait, Satanist is for feeling. Now, after going through all of that, that sounds like it's fucking horrible. Or it might sound like it's really easy. Whatever conclusion you come to, you might be asking yourself, why do all of this? Like, what's the point of it all? Why do you want to cultivate? Why make life harder than what it is? Let's just get into it already. The ultimate goal, ascension or immortality. Cultivators dream of immortality, enlightenment, or becoming godlike beings by transcending worldly limitations. This is entailed in the following ways. Physically ascending to the higher realms where gods and immortal reside. So basically becoming a body cultivator. Perfecting one's Tao. Most people do this. This is like chi cultivators, like, you know, the normal chi refinement. But sometimes in some novels, body cultivation is considered an auxiliary technique. Sometimes it's the main way the person get the Tao. Look at martial world, for example. I mean, this is really the only two. I really feel like, why even cultivate to begin with? I just be immortal. I never want to cultivate, bro. I'm gonna keep my ass home. Even if I am in the cultivation world, why would I still want to be a cultivator? Like, yeah, I get it. They get to split mountains. I mean, split rivers, seize mountains, grab stars with just their mere hands. But it's like, do you know how much time, effort, sweat, tears, blood that they had to not only shed, but also spill? I'm good. I'd rather be immortal, trap me in the cycle of reincarnation. Maybe in one of my reincarnations, when I gain enough IQ, enough knowledge, past experiences, and enough talent, maybe I'll start cultivating one of my reincarnations. Why would you want to go from immortal to a cultivator? My answer is, I don't know. It's been your boy Boofy, aka Boot Pack, and I'm out. Peace.